All right, hello everyone. How are you? This is Kate. Good to see you again. And welcome back to my another live stream. Today is the 20th of October on Sunday. So today I will be doing the weekly forecast as Sunday's topic. So I cover the Forex pairs. Especially today, I would like to cover USD pairs and also some other markets. So hopefully you will enjoy until the end of the live today. So before I get to the topic, let me check some comments until I see some more viewers, new viewers to come. All right, good to see you again. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, hello Ichimoku Trader, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining. All right, Lake Studio, good to see you too. All right, and Subham, good to see you. Thank you for joining. All right, Simfonja, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. And Sunil, good to see you. Thanks for joining as well. Yes, I cover Nifty chart. Yes, I will do that today as a weekly topic. Okay, Ichimoku Trader says, teacher, please tell me a little bit about the topics you talk about KTS Academy. Do you review the original Ichimoku books chapter by chapter or about Hosoda's trading techniques? Because I have completely understand Ichimoku during the past 1 year of being with you. Thank you for this, and I want to learn deeper topics from it if possible. Yeah, KTS Academy is much deeper than YouTube. Because I have not only the books I wrote in English, I wrote 3 Ichimoku books. One is Ichimoku Basic Master Book, and second is, so these are the covers of Ichimoku books, Basic Master, Basic Theories, and Kyushu Ashi. And also I wrote a book of money management. So all these are available in KTS Academy and also GTS School. And I review chapter by chapter on these books, and there are some quizzes also you can take chapter by chapter to understand deeper meaning of each line of Ichimoku. So in YouTube, it's not like structured. It's like I do live streams mainly, and I just simply cover some market analysis, and I check some comments and reply comments. But KTS Academy is more like structured way. There are some certain steps you master Ichimoku and also my own strategy, KTS, including money management and psychology management. So that's the difference. And I am actually doing some more new projects in these communities. Okay, let me see. Simfonja says, okay, can you please tell how are you looking for swing low, swing high on the chart? What is the logic behind? Swing low, swing high is basically on the N waves. I simply look at the waves in the market and capture resistance and support levels. So when I do live stream and when I do analysis today, then I will be drawing the lines. So you will also know how I draw these swing low and swing high lines and how I identify them. Okay, Omkar says, what is the forecast for Euro USD? On 21st October, Monday, I have taken sell position in this pair on your device's previous video. Okay, all right, yeah. Euro USD actually broke the Kumo bearish, and to me, it's now bearish. It's heading towards the support level, but I will be doing deeper analysis on that one today. So hopefully you will see the analysis and take that into your trades if you would like to. Okay, let me say hi to some more people and then I will start to analyze the chart. All right, Tony Gold, thank you for joining. Good to see you. All right, hello Matt, good to see you too. Kindly analyze HK50 and silver. Sure, I will do that. They are both bullish, right, at the moment. So I cover silver and HK50 as well today. Okay, hello Alexander, good to see you. And Elio, thank you for joining as well. Great to see you again here. Frederico, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. All right, Josh, thank you for joining as well. Great session yesterday on the discipline topic. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. So now I have back in Dubai, and I have much more time to sit down and really, do some specific topics on the live stream or the videos. So hopefully you will enjoy those new topics videos. I will be doing not only those psychology, money management topics, but also I will be doing the Japanese traders review video as well. So please look forward to what's coming next. All right, hello Kevin, thank you for joining. Good to see you. It's been a while. Welcome back here. Thanks for joining. All right, Matt, Dow Jones is overbought. No, it's not. According to my analysis, Dow Jones Kumo is still thicker and bigger, so it's not overbought. All right, Simfonja, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Charles, USD CAD please. Yes, since it's USD pair, I will do that today. So today, mainly I cover Forex pairs, USD pairs from weekly, daily time frames, and also lower time frames if necessary. Hello Vic, good to see you. And Afif, thanks for joining as well. Good to see you too. Herbert says, I'm keen to hear your USD JPY analysis. Sure, I will do that too, since it's another JPY pair today. All right, Crispin, thanks for joining. And 3M, also good to see you. Pradeep. And everyone, thank you very much for joining. Okay, so now let me get into the topics. So first, let me open TradingView. And first, let me cover Euro USD. Okay, so Euro USD, starting from the weekly time frame, the price actually broke the Kijun Sen, and now it's touched the Senko Span B, right? So the price may be supported here and bounce and goes up or consolidate. So in terms of the weekly time frame overall, bigger picture is still range. Short term is bearish. Short term is actually identified by the Tenkan Sen. Middle time is identified by Kijun Sen, and long term by Kumo, right? So Tenkan Sen is pointing down, and that means this is bearish in the short term. In fact, if you look at the lower time frames, you see it's bearish. But in terms of the weekly time frame, still Kumo flat Kijun Sen is almost up. So this is basically the flat Kumo flat Kijun Sen overall. So overall market is still range in terms of the weekly time frame. So let's see if the market breaks the Senko Span B bearish or not this coming week by looking at the lower time frames. So I checked the daily time frame, and daily time frame broke the Kumo bearish on the October 11th, and it was bearish last week, right? And last Friday ended with a bullish bar, but overall, since it's below Kumo, and Kumo also twisted bearish too, so it's bearish basically. Especially after this double top and the neckline breakout, the market has been bearish. So as we saw earlier, Senko Span B weekly is down here. So the market may be resisted, and it may go up to the Tenkan Sen, daily Tenkan Sen, which is around 1.089 level, then may continuously bearish next week. And these are the support levels I drew based on the daily time frame. So these are the swing lows. One is here, which was marked on the 1st of August this year, 1.0776, and the second previous low was marked here on the 26th of June on 1.0671. So since the price is below Tenkan Sen, the sellers momentum is still in place in the daily time frame. So as long as the price below Tenkan Sen, to me it's bearish. So I keep this down arrow. I actually did down arrow last week, and as expected, the market went down. So I continue this down arrow bearish, and the initial target is going to be here. And then the next target, ultimate target this coming week is going to be down here, 1.0671. So I continue to look for selling opportunities on Euro USD. So that's one of the analysis today. So since I see the comment, you sold on the 21st of October, Omcar sold Euro USD, right? So 21st was, yeah, actually that was Monday, right? So so next Monday you want to take sell maybe. So that means if the market doesn't break the Tenkan-sen bullish, you can still take sell, right? Or if you have been already holding the sell position, then you just keep holding it until it breaks the Tenkan-sen bullish to follow this seller's momentum in the short term here. So that's the Euro USD analysis. Okay, and the next one I want to cover today. So let me mark the ones that I covered already. So I just did Euro USD. And now the other USD pair I want to cover is the USD JPY. Okay, and that was also, this is also interesting market. Again, this is a weekly time frame. And Kijun-sen is still flat. So my target remains the same, 150.76. Whenever Kijun-sen is flat, the market tends to be attracted to the Kijun-sen. When Kijun-sen flat, every time you see it, then the market usually retraces. Not always, not 100%, but usually the market retraces when Kijun-sen becomes flat. So this time Kijun-sen has been flat and the market is climbing up now from the weekly perspective. So the market may reach 150.76 initially. So that's a target, initial target. However, the price is within the Kumo. So the market may be very choppy in the lower time frames. So my view is bullish overall on USD JPY. And with that in mind, if you check the daily time frame also shows that the price is within the Kumo. So weekly, daily time frame is Kumo, the price is within the Kumo, and that's why the market has been very choppy these days. It is bullish, but the momentum is very weak. So even if you buy here, you may not be able to make nice profits. I mean, the market, I don't think the market goes bullish stably. So what I'm waiting for here is the Kumo breakout, which is 150.76. Again, this is the weekly Kijun-sen and daily Kumo area. So once it breaks bullish, I think it takes up and it goes all the way up to initial target will be here, 155.21, and we have more than 400 pips to take. This is so here to from here to here is 448 pips or so will be the next potential room to trade. So to be safer, I recommend to wait for that breakout and look for buying opportunities. But the breakout most likely happens this week. I mean, it's been bullish. So I think the price still climbs up and breaks that resistance anytime soon. And after the Kumo breakout, you can also apply a Tokyo box breakout strategy and enter trades with that strategy as well. But as long as price is still within the Kumo, the Tokyo box breakout may not really work because it's basically choppy market. The price may retrace within the Tokyo box in UK New York session, and then it goes up again. So I think the market is very choppy in the lower time frame still. So that was a USD JPY analysis. And also another one I want to cover is USD CAD. USD CAD has been bullish for the last 2 weeks. Last week a bit retraced, but still my target is the same, 1.3856. So we still have a room of about 50 pips, 57 pips or so to take. So Kijun Sen is flat and Kumo is flat too. Chikou span is very close. So this is range in the weekly time frame. So that means once the market reaches here or the swing high, then I think it retraces. There's not enough buyers to push the market bullish and breaks the resistance bullish in this situation. And also Tenkan Sen below Kijun Sen too. So that means most likely the market won't break the resistance. So to me it's bullish in a lower time frames, but weekly is range, just like Euro USD. So in a short time is bullish. So I checked the daily time frame on the 9th of October. The market broke the daily Kumo, and ever since it has been bullish. And there is a little retracement and pushback. So I can see buyer's momentum here too. And also there was double bottom here and the neckline breakout and the Kumo breakout. So it's bullish now. The Tenkan Sen is up now and the price may retrace down to Tenkan Sen, then bounce and goes up. But either way, this is still bullish at the moment. So I continue to look for buying opportunities. The Kumo already twisted bullish too. So it's a good sign that the market is now uptrend. So this is almost like a resistance zone. This area 1.3856, and also the swing high here is also 1.3946. So between this area is like a resistance zone. So once the market goes into the zone, then it may be choppy. But as long as it's bullish, I just keep holding the trade. So let me just color the zone. So especially when the price goes within the zone, I recommend you to monitor carefully if you trade to buy on this one. I prefer to monitor or check my positions more frequently, more often than it's outside of the zone because it may be choppy. So that was USD CAD analysis. If I just zoom out all the way, then there were resistances here too. Before it was a resistance zone, and this part on the 5th of August seems like it broke the resistance, but it closed with a pin bar and long wick pointing up. So for sure there are some sellers momentum between these two levels. So as soon as the price goes into that resistance zone, sellers may be waiting to sell, or they may be putting already pending orders to sell around this area or slightly above the wick 1.3946. So that's why the market will be choppy. This is where the fight between the long-term buyers and short-term sellers will happen, and that's why the market becomes choppy usually near the resistance and the support levels in this logic. So anyways, Ichimoku shows bullish, so my view is uptrend, but let's see if it breaks the resistance today, this week. So then another one I wanted to cover is USD Swiss franc. This pair is now at the moment retracing. The market didn't break the support level of 0.8332. Instead, it's retracing and it broke the Tenkan Sen. Again, this is a weekly time frame. So since the market didn't break the support level, it's now retracing. In this case, again, Kijun Sen flat and Senko span B is also flat too. So my target is up here, 0.8793. Again, whenever Kijun Sen is becoming flat, the market tends to retrace. Whenever Kijun Sen flat, then the market tends to retrace, right? So it's been, you can see this, momentum everywhere. This is another Ichimoku strategy. So here Kijun Sen is flat. So that means the market is most likely reaching Kijun Sen, right? So in terms of the pips, we have about 146 to trade this week. So in this reason, my view is bullish in the short term, and I checked the daily time frame, and daily is within the Kumo, and that's why the market is now a bit choppy. So it's safer to wait for the Kumo breakout bullish to buy. But if you are already good at the risk management, you can still enter trade and see if it breaks. But anyways, in terms of the weekly time frame, my view is bullish. So that's USD Swiss franc. And the last USD pair I want to cover is AUD USD. AUD USD has been also, again, weekly time frame shows range for Ichimoku viewpoint, and the market is now heading towards the Kijun Sen as well. So Kijun Sen is now flat and 0.6646, and it's almost reaching there. Now we have a room of 50 pips or so to take, which is not really a lot. But once it breaks the Kijun Sen bearish, then I think it goes down to the trend line, a yellow trend line. This is in a bigger picture, a trend line. If I just zoom out all the way, then this has been a trend line. Now we can adjust it a bit higher, like this way. But roughly, the market, I think, goes bearish to around this area. So we have more pips to take after Kijun Sen break. So that's something we can closely monitor and see if it happens. And the daily time frame is now into Kumo, so it's safer to wait for the Kumo break to sell. But now, or at least the Chikou span, when Chikou span becomes below the candles, then most likely it goes down continuously. So we will see how it will be taking place. So these are the analysis and Forex pairs on USD pairs. So overall, the markets are not really trending in the long term, and that's why we have a bit choppy market in the lower time frames. But whenever we have range, then we have big trending markets. And after we have big trending markets, then most likely the market becomes range again, and it just continues, So no rush. Whenever you see range, whenever the market becomes choppy, you just monitor until we see better momentum in the market. So yeah, that was AUD USD analysis. And now let me cover silver today, XAG USD, and this is a weekly time frame. So it's renewing higher and higher now. It renewed higher, and now it's reaching almost 34 level. So 34 level is almost there, and after the breakout of that 34, then the next target is going to be 35, the next round number up here. And according to Ichimoku, Kumo is up, Senko span B, Senko span A, both are bullish now. And Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen are also both pointing up and bullish, and the Chikou span above the candlestick. So overall it's not bullish, and since Kumo is still not too thin, this one is not actually overbought yet. So I can see that the momentum bullish still continues. And also in terms of the price action, there was market consolidated from here, from the 20th of May until the 7th of October. There was a consolidating weeks of 21. So then the market now broke bullish. So because it's consolidated, that also means that the bullish trend can be continuous. So together with gold, gold is also leaning higher, and this silver also is now bullish trend. So now the target will be 35. And if I also again check the daily time frame, weekly was not overbought, but daily Kumo is thin, right? The angle of Senko span B and A are very steep. And Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen are together on the daily. So daily time frame, this means it's overbought. So in terms of the daily time frame, I think the market consolidates. So next Monday or Tuesday, after reaching 34, this coming week from tomorrow, I think the market retraces to the Tenkan-sen or the previous resistance level and bounce, then goes up and closes another bullish bar as a weekly time frame. Yeah, so this is how you analyze between weekly and the daily Kumo situation. Depends on which time frame you look at. The Kumo thickness or the overbought situation is different. You can actually check the even lower time frames and see which time frame is likely to retrace also. So daily time frame is likely to retrace, and 4-hour time frame is also likely to retrace. Kumo is really thin here, right? And Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen are almost together. So 4-hour is overbought. So 4-hour time frame also potentially retraces. And 1 hour is also, Kumo has been very thin. Yeah, towards the end of the Kumo was a bit thicker, but overall Kumo is really thin. So it's overbought. So in 1 hour time frame is also potential retracement. So if you're looking for buying opportunities on silver, you better wait for the retracement and buy. So by using Ichimoku, you can kind of tell whether it's overbought or not, like this way. Yeah, so that was silver analysis. And also let me cover some indices today. So first, Dow Jones weekly time frame. Dow Jones is renewing higher as expected, and now it broke 43,000, and the next target is 44,000. It most likely reaches there because the Kumo is thicker and bigger, and this one is not overbought. If you have been looking at the Kumo shape ever since here, it has been bullish and it's getting thicker and bigger, right? So this shows it's a stable bullish momentum from the weekly time frame perspective. So most likely this week will close with a bullish bar, or even if it consolidates, the momentum is still bullish from the weekly perspective. But since it's renewing higher for the last 2 weeks after the breakout of this pin bar and inside bar, lower time frames may be overbought, right? So let's check the daily time frame. Let's see, daily time frame is not overbought. It's not overbought because the Kumo is still thicker and bigger. So most likely daily time frame continues bullish. And daily, the last Friday closed with a doji. I don't see any extremely long bullish bar on Dow Jones. So I like this momentum because if there's one big bullish bar or something, then it shows it's overbought, and of course sellers may come in the market and it will make the market push down. But I do not really see extremely white bullish bars on a daily time frame, but rather this is more like stably bullish. So here, especially towards the end, this is about the price action, not Ichimoku, but what I see here is that here there was a pattern after the Tenkan-sen breakout here. After 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars, then there was retracement, bearish bar. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars and then bearish, right? And then after 1, 2, 3 bars and bearish, and here was consolidating, so basically this was range, outside bar. And after this there was 2 bars and then bearish, and 2 bars and bearish. So in between 2 to 3 bars or 2 to 4 bars in the past, there were some bearish bars appear. So that means so far after the previous bearish bar, which was formed on the 15th of October last Tuesday, we don't still see a bearish bar, but looks like in this pattern, let's say Monday or Tuesday, maybe a bearish bar. So that means after you see the bearish bar will be a nice buying opportunity. This is about the pattern, and this is part of time cycles too. From this pattern, exactly in how many days we see bearish bars. So that means when you see next bearish bar, and not on the day you see bearish bar, but the next day will be a nice bullish sign, right? Especially if the price is above the Tenkan-sen, it's likely to go up still. So together with this Ichimoku momentum, Dow Jones is continuously bullish. I still don't see any sign of the bearishness yet in this perspective. So then let me also cover Nifty chart. Right, Nifty chart I cover every week, but because this is also another interesting market that it's continuously bullish. But last week I said that this is now retracing. If you remember, last week or 2 weeks ago, the market broke the Tenkan-sen bearish. This is weekly time frame Tenkan-sen bearish. And since Kijun-sen is flat, the market, it looks like it's going down to the Kijun-sen 23.77.0. So at the moment, this is bearish, and this is not a good timing to buy. So Kumo has been bullish continuously. The area between Senko span and AB are getting bigger and thicker, so that's bullish still. But it's just retracing in a short term. So once we start to see bullish bar, or once we start to see bullish momentum in the lower time frames, that's the best timing to buy. Let me see. Like last time, it has been bullish for almost 1 year or so, or even more than 1 year. But we can study like in the past previous pattern. So let's say here, when the market retraced and touched the Kijun-sen, it happened in 2 weeks. So here the market renewed higher, and then it retraced, broke the Tenkan-sen. The Tenkan-sen breakout was a sign of the bearishness, and it slightly broke, but next week it came below the Tenkan-sen and it reached the Kijun-sen. And this was becoming a Kijun-sen bounce, and the market continued bullish after this. So we can check how the market turned bearish to bullish, like this way. Or initially there was a very small bullish bar. So at this stage, I won't be confident to buy here. Still, this may be range, or it may go down to Kumo. So in this kind of stick, I won't be confident to buy. But let's see, next bar. Okay, hold on, let me see. Okay, next bar, oh, there was a gap. Okay, so this is interesting to maybe wait for. So there was a gap between these 2 days. If you closely look at it, there's a gap. So whenever you see the gap, then when it fills, most likely it goes down towards that way. But if the gap won't be filled, if it won't be, then it goes bullish, is a theory, right? In this example, the gap was not filled. Instead, it went bullish, and also it broke the inside bar bullish too. So I will be more confident to buy from this week from this week onwards, I will be more confident to buy. I hope that makes sense so far. So if you apply this scenario into today's market, then so far it's been bearish, and there is no sign of the bullishness yet. It may continue bearish also, but once we start to see a bullish bar, let's say next week or in coming few weeks, if there will be any like a gap between the candles. But just because you see the gap, you don't buy here yet, because if it feels bearish, then it goes down, so it's rather good timing to sell when you see this. But if it won't be filled, then if you see a bullish bar, then that's a good timing to buy. So Nifty chart, time to time there is a gap. There has been a gap between the candles from the weekly and the daily time frame. So I think that's one thing to good to wait for. Yeah, at this moment it's bearish to me still. In the short term, it's retracing. So yeah, that was a Nifty analysis. Okay, and then finally, let me cover Hang Seng index. Hang Seng, Hong Kong 50. I mean, Hang Seng index is here now. And starting from the weekly analysis, the price is above the Tenkan Sen, so it's still bullish. And then the market may be resisted or supported by 2345 area. There was some resistances in the past, so it may be resisted and go up. But if it breaks bearish, then I'm sure it's going to be bearish. I mean, if the price breaks Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen bearish, then it heads down. So yeah, let's see. At this stage, we cannot buy or sell. We have to monitor. We may see another inside bars also. Most likely, I think this is just my feeling, but most likely there will be inside bars, and we just wait for the breakout of the inside, either bullish or bearish. Well, basically, everything I say is universal. It's applicable to any markets. So I'm just giving you some new examples from different markets to apply the knowledge. And I just realized that there was a gap between these two candles, right? So if I just do bar replay like this, there was a gap between these two candles, and obviously this was overbought because the Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen were together, and also Kumo was very thin. So in this case, you never buy, right? Even if it's stretching, you may think it's go up still, you never want to buy. But there was a gap between the candles, and I want to check the daily time frame and see how gaps were formed this week. Okay, so in between these candles, there were some gaps, but the biggest gap was here between 26th and 27th September. This was a big gap, biggest gap. So let me mark rectangle on this gap and extend it to the future and see how the market looks like today. Okay, so let me cancel the bar replay, and now okay, so I see. All right, so this is interesting because the price, this is the daily time frame, by the way, and the price has retraced all the way to Kijun Sen, and it's testing. Also, it's testing the gap here. So yeah, I think the conclusion is if this gap won't be filled, then the market becomes bullish. You can also check the daily time frame as well, and if you see some signs of the bullishness, I think that's a good timing to buy from the price action or from the Ichimoku viewpoint. But if the market breaks the gap low, which is actually here, 19,965, if it breaks bearish, then I think the market goes bearish continuously. Sell will be right call if that's the case. So let's see how it plays out this week. Okay, so that was Hansen index. So looks like the markets are, indices are quite interesting now. Especially US indices are bullish. And I remember, I think it was FTSE 100 was also breaking the resistances. And CAC France, which one was it? German 40. Germany 40 has been bullish now. This is now climbing up all-time high, renewing high and higher. And the next target is now reaching 20,000. And this is not overbought. From Ichimoku viewpoint, Kumo has been thicker, bigger, so Germany 40 is now continuously bullish. And CAC France and FTSE 100 and Euro stocks are all range at the moment. And by the way, Australia 200 is also bullish from the daily perspective, above the Tenkan-sen, and last Friday closed as a pin bar above the Tenkan-sen, so it's reaching 84. Once it breaks 84, then it goes up to 85. So it's renewing higher and higher at the moment right now. So yeah, these are the markets I wanted to cover today. But looks like the markets are very interesting among the indices. If you have been trading indices, then you may have been able to make some nice profits. Even Forex too. We do see some trending markets as well. So yeah, so that was my analysis for today. Okay, all right, let me check some more comments now. Thank you very much for joining. Good to see you. Okay, Wisdom Friday, good to see you too. Thank you for joining as well. Hubert says, do you think there is a probability of intervention in yen pairs? Not at the moment, no. There's no they are not implying, Japan government is not implying for intervention, so yeah, not right now. So in that sense, it's safe. JPY pairs overall are now bullish still. I mean, gradually, very slowly, gradually, it's bullish. Hi, JCNK. Oh, I'm already back in Dubai. Yes, I'm already back in Dubai. UCPLN. All right, let me see. USDPLN is, let me check. Sorry. Okay. Let me check. Forex, USDPLN. Okay, I take this one. Okay, weekly time frame is now between Kumo Kijun Sen, Chikou span is coming closer, so it's range. From the weekly perspectives, range. And daily perspectives is now bullish. The market broke the Kumo. Kumo twisted bullish, so it's up. There was double bottom neckline breakout, and the market touched the resistance, so it now retraced. So it may consolidate here for a few days until Kumo develops more, until Kumo becomes bigger, then finally breaks. So most likely this week will be consolidating, but that's my analysis. Okay. Hello JJ, good to see you. GJ, not GJ yet. GJ is at the moment bullish to me too, about to break the resistance. Yes. Sandeep says, can you please suggest good books of psychology things? I think for me, the best psychology book is Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. I have read that book so many times, and I get lots of wisdom from that book for psychology. So I highly recommend to read that if you haven't. And also, when it comes to psychology, I usually don't read trading psychology books, but rather I prefer to read like philosophy psychology or athletes mindset books and apply that mindset into trading. That's also becoming a good lesson. So I also recommend you to do that too. All right, hello Dinesh, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Okay. Okay, the one says, I heard you go to gym. Yes, gym has been refreshing to me. In the morning time, I do. Yeah. Euro AUD. Euro AUD at the moment is now range. Daily, weekly shows range. Yeah. Bitcoin is also range at the moment. Yeah, I covered XAU USD. It's bullish now, but it's overbought. I think it was. Hold on, let me see. Commodity XAU, gold. Sorry, gold. Yeah, gold is now bullish stably. Let me pop up the chart. Yeah, this is weekly. Gold is now bullish still. Kumo has been getting thicker, bigger, so this one is not overbought. I think the market eventually reaches 2,800. Lots of people making so much profits in gold these days. So it's really nice. Okay, hello Krista, good to see you. Thank you for joining. All right. Yes, I covered Nifty already. Thank you. And XA USD also covered just right now. All right. Hello from Cambodia. Thank you for joining. Good to see you. All right. Philip says, have you already analyzed oil, please? I haven't. Let me see. US oil, WTI. This is a weekly time frame. It broke the P wave bearish on the week of the 2nd of September, and to me this is still bearish. Multiple reasons. One is the market has been resisted by the Kijun Sen, and Kijun Sen itself is bearish, and future Kumo is bearish, and Chikou span below the candles. So I think this reverse N wave will continue this way. So yeah, crude oil seems to be now bearish. Okay, Omkar, thanks sir, I'm quite impressed by your explanation. I am extremely grateful to you. Oh, thank you very much for your comment. Thank you so much. I try to simplify the words, I try to simplify and understandable to anyone, even those who are new to my YouTube channel, those who are new to Ichimoku. I try to, make it simple and easy to understand. Yeah, debate. Yes, I already did USD JPY analysis, but hold on, let me pop up that again. So these are the pairs I covered already. The red ones are the ones I covered already. USD JPY is now bullish at the moment. It's reaching the weekly Kijun Sen of 150.76, and then once it breaks, I think the market goes up to 155.21. Yeah, so it's bullish, but weekly and the daily time frames, the prices are within the Kumo. So it may be better to wait for the daily Kumo breakout on this one. Yeah, Sandeep, you're welcome. Hello, Danish, good to see you. Thank you for joining. All right. Tabiso says, yeah, hi K, trust you well. I just wanted to ask you about Japan breakout system. Is it similar to Asian range breakout? Yeah, I don't really know about the name or the strategy called Asian range breakout, but sounds similar. So basically, I wait for the Japan time close and UK time open and follow the breakout direction. So I call it Tokyo box breakout, and that's quite popular strategy in Japan among Japanese traders. So there are some books and websites that talk about that Tokyo box breakout strategy only. So it's popular actually. Yes. Hello Philip, you're welcome. All right, Hubert, is Ichimoku applicable to stocks? Yes, definitely, because Ichimoku was originally created to trade stock market. and indices. Back then was Nikkei 225 and also Dow Jones. And still it is applicable to stock markets. Yes. Okay, Debate says, thank you. I hope to see the Kumo breakout as I'm holding a long position already, but I stop if the market breaks Kumo to the opposite way. Right, it's better to exit then. Yes. But Kumo breakout will be like more confirming that you keep holding the trade. Just because you see Kumo breakout, I don't recommend you to exit right away. Be patient to keep holding the positions. As long as it goes, you trail the profits, and that's the best way to make your risk and the reward ratio greater as a trend follow strategy. Okay, yeah, Tabiso, you're welcome. Thank you very much for the comment. So now I think I will finish the live. It's been almost 1 hour. So I will finish the live stream. But yeah, again, thank you very much for joining today's live stream. And yeah, if you haven't checked the yesterday's psychology live stream archive, please do. It's about discipline and prospect theory, psychology theory. And I hope you find it to be interesting. So yeah, thank you very much again. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And hope to capture some nice profits this coming week. Or before that, hope you don't lose too big, you know, as a risk management. You know, we're here not to lose. Then we win trades. Before you win trades, we don't lose. That's the next phase. So thank you very much. And until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you very much.